Dreamscape presents Natural Barn Killer by Amanda Flower. Narrated by Rachel Dulude. Chapter 1. Shiloh, there are times when I think you purposely make your life harder than it has to be, Chesney, my farm manager, said, as she flipped over a folding table onto its feet. I shook out the autumn leaf-printed tablecloth and smoothed it over the tabletop. How should I respond to that? With acceptance, Chesney said with a smile, as she set folding chairs around the table. You have been a mess for days over this Thanksgiving Day meal when you could just have eaten pizza and taken a nap. Pizza doesn't sound very Thanksgiving-y. Thanksgiving-y is not a word, and I have had pizza on Thanksgiving more times than I could count. It's been a bit of a tradition for Whit and me. Her voice was typically cheerful, but she looked away. I frowned and wondered why Chesney was on edge. I had sensed some tension between her and her sister, Whit, the last several weeks. However, just an hour before our guests were to arrive was not the time to ask her about it. Instead, I said, You should have said something when I sprang this idea on you to have Thanksgiving here at your house. It's your house, Shy. We are just living here, and we're grateful for that. Besides, who would turn down a Thanksgiving meal made by Jessa? I winced at the sight of the chairs as she set a third one around the table. Is that the best we have? See? She said as if I had made her point. You're making your life hard, but since I knew this would be a concern, I bought cushions and chair covers. The guests won't even know they are sitting on old metal folding chairs. I laughed. You do think of everything. That's why you hired me, she said with a grin. She wasn't wrong. When I left my television producer job in Los Angeles and came back to Cherry Glen, Michigan, with the goal of saving my family farm nearly 2 years ago, I hadn't realized what a big job I was taking on, nor did I understand that I needed help. Both of those things became crystal clear very quickly. Chesney had been an agriculture graduate student at the closest university in Traverse City and was looking for work in her field for experience. When we met, I hired her on the spot. Thankfully, when I came into some family money, I was able to hire her full-time and let her and her younger sister live in a farmhouse on the property for very low rent. Now I didn't know what I would do without her.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?